Pheelz, welcome to Providence.
Thank you for having me, man.
Thank you for making the time today. So
Yes.
big week for you, new EP out, Pheelz Good.
Mhm.
Tell us how it feels now that it's out.
It feels good. It feels really good, man. Yeah, I'm just happy that the world gets to finally hear this body of work because I've been sitting on it for over 4 years now. And yes, it's out. The world is finally, going to process all the music and all the emotions and all the feelings. And I'm glad that I get to go to album mode now. So, it's amazing, man.
Yeah,
It's
I
a
want to
blessing.
get into the album, the 8 tracks, but you just said something that's kind of crazy. So that long of a process to have this body of work come out.
Yeah.
So it's got to be a relief.
Yeah, for sure. It's a huge relief because, this tracks have been sitting on my laptop and I've, had, thoughts of leaking it or just letting it go or just, giving it out because, man, it's a constant creative flow for me and
Sure.
I just want to keep going. But shout out to all the fans, man. I hope you guys really enjoy this because I'm really proud of this body of work for sure.
So 8 tracks, the biggest one being Finesse, which we'll get to, but I want to talk about the latest radio single, which is Stand By You, which you also produced. So tell us the meaning behind this one.
Yeah, so Stand By You it's all about love, man. Because I'm a big believer in love, and I'm a big believer that God is love. And Stand By You is that one track that just oozes undying, unconditional love, man. That's how I want the fans to see it as well. It's that song that you use to express your love to someone else, and not just your girlfriend or your wife, but your friend, your dog.
It could be whatever you want.
It could be whatever you want, man. It's just that song that says no matter what we go through, no matter what we are going to go through in the future, I'll always stand by you. And it's also something I call SSM music. That's a new genre that I call it. I don't know if I can say that one here, but SSM is short form for slow stroke music.
Got it.
Because that's tested and trusted as well. So if you need music to for this Valentine, you get me. Just
Well, reading up on you, what I thought was interesting, and I think it ties into the stage name as well with Pheelz, is that you consciously make these records for people to feel a certain way and feel positively, and you get that. Electricity is another one I wanted to bring up because you get that in that vibe as well. It makes you feel good when you hear it.
Facts, man, and that's the whole EP as well. There are 3 different feelings in the EP. There's the lover boy feeling with songs like Stand By You. Mm-hmm. There's the bad boy feeling with songs like Finesse and Ballin'. There's the groovy feeling with songs like Electricity. So the EP is 3 different emotions in one body of work, and they all feels good. Yeah.
Talking about the new EP that's out, I want to talk about music videos as well. So Electricity, 20 million views and counting on YouTube. Finesse, though, in less than a year, we're over 67 million views. So when you hear numbers like that, what does that make you feel?
Yo, man, grateful, man, and because I remember when 200,000 views was would make me feel this way and make me feel really grateful. And now we're talking about 60 million and 20 million. And it's crazy to be here, but I'm really grateful. And I don't take all the love or all the support for granted at all.
And Finesse, a big reason why. I mean, it's definitely your biggest song everywhere on radio, streaming platforms as well. When was that moment that you knew it was big? Was there a specific moment you can recount in the last year?
Yeah, it'll be at the O2 Arena. With Davido, and that happened 2 days after I dropped the song, and the whole room.
Kyoto said that to me. I remember
the whole
watching
room,
it.
Crazy. Yeah.
So 2 days after. So I mean, that just sets you up for your fan base moving forward. That's got to be dope. And then
Beautiful.
Being able to perform this body of work's got to be exciting too.
Yeah. I can't wait to perform all the songs on stage, man.
As a singer and producer, when that song is finally mixed, Finesse, do you know that it's going to have that reaction when you're done with it?
Yeah, I mixed and mastered Finesse. And the day I finished the song, I posted the video online. And within the next week after that, the song was already everywhere. The snippet was everywhere, and people started asking for the song. I started getting threats as well. Yeah, but yeah, I knew it was huge. I knew I made an amazing song, but I wasn't prepared for this. This is all just God and the fans and the universe just working magic, man.
So we talked about this big record. Let's go back a little bit before we go forward. For those that are just finding out about you, tell us your backstory leading up to Finesse and now this moment right here.
Oh, man, backstory, man. It's a long story, bro.
We got time.
I got you. I fell in love with music at the age of 5. My love for music started from the church. because I saw the power that music had over people and over emotions.
Sure.
And that was my first love for music. So since 5, I've been teaching myself the keys, all self-taught, the keys, the drums, the guitar, the saxophone, just kept absorbing music. And fast forward, I made my first hit when I was 16 years old, produced my first hit back in Africa, and it was a monumental hit. It was crazy, and that set me up for being a producer. So like over the years, I've worked with crazy artists like Olamide, like Whiskey, like Burna Boy, like Tio Savage, like Davido, like Tenny the Entertainer. Like that list just goes on and on as a producer. And then fast forward into and while I was doing that, I would write songs for like some of these artists as well, and just like keep exercising that muscle of being an artist myself. So fast forward into like the COVID era and lockdown, that scared it out of me, bro. Because that just showed me that and you can die like that. Like anybody can just go like that, and like that scared me. And since that point, like the thought that came to my head was, if you're gonna go, you have to die empty. Like you can't have all this gifts and light inside you and not share it with the world. So I'm like, okay, yeah, it's time to be an artist now, because I need to use my voice to say what I have to say to the world. And started dropped an EP, recorded an EP, finished an EP through the COVID period, the pandemic period, and then dropped an EP called Hear Me Out in 2021. Yeah, crazy, massive acceptance back home. And then fast forward after that, February, Finesse happened, and
now we're here.
Crazy.
So we learned about the backstory. Let's look moving forward now. Early 2023, EP out. What can your fans expect for the rest of the calendar year?
Man, it's tours, man. I want to touch base with all the single fan base everywhere in the world, man. Like I just want to keep touring and performing and sharing vibe and sharing energy, because the way I see it and the way I see my fans, they're my family, man. Like, and I'm trying to treat it as that. So I want to have personal relationship with the fans, and just keep building and keep growing, and then we learn together, we grow together, we just fellowship. It's called the tribe. That's what my fan base is called, and it's a tribe fellowship, and that's what we're going to be doing for the rest of the year.